Hey guys, it's Mark with exoticcarplayplace, and today I'm standing in front of my beautiful X5 diesel, and I'm going to try a little trick today. I'm going to do a little test run. When I bought the BMW, of course this car has the remote key fob, and it has push button stop and start for this car, same as my E60 M5. They're from that generation where they have that push button start. Now, I was always warned by the salespeople that if you basically you're driving along without the key, if you leave the key at home, that car will eventually stop. Well, that's a safety feature, and that's a security feature to make sure your vehicle doesn't get stolen. I mean, the comfort aspect of starting your car, going inside the house with the key is very delightful, knowing that you can warm up the car and you don't have to worry about some thief coming by to steal your car. But we're going to put that to the test today, and we're going to trial run this and see if this actually happens. I've left my key, so you could probably hear the X5 is running. And again, this is applicable to both the M5 and the X5. So I've got it started. I put the key back in the house. Now what I'm going to try to do, I'm going to go drive off, and I'm going to see, and I'm going to clock the mileage on the trip odometer and see how far the car goes. See if it'll let me take it to the end of the block. I know sales guys have told me when I asked this question when we bought the car, how far will it go if you leave your key at home? Well, some guys were saying, well, 50 feet. Some will say, some actually told me it won't even allow you to put it in gear. Some guys told me by the end of the block or half a kilometer. We're gonna find out, guys. We're gonna put this to the test, and we're gonna let you know how many Ks on the trip odometer we can go with this car with no key. All right, stick around. So this is the only sign that it won't work, but it's still allowing me to actually go in gear. Like, I'm still actually able to drive, even though this fault is still on. See, it's now cleared, but technically the fault is still enabled. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna reset the odometer. See, we're gonna reset it 0. So we're gonna test and see how far we can actually go. So we're still driving along here, and actually we're close, coming on to a kilometer, and I haven't seen any indication that there's any problems yet. We're getting technically a lot closer to the chop shop. Following along. So we're almost at 2 kilometers, and I still haven't seen anything, guys. What's going on here? So I'm not sure the security aspect of this is really all that convincing. I mean, the idea is, yes, it won't let the car restart, but so far as what I've seen, I'm cruising on here going on 3 kilometers now, and it's not a big deal for a thief to basically drive away with the car, put it in, pull it up to a gas station, put 20 bucks gas and keep on going. I mean, once you get the car technically to a chop shop or whatever, then really technically that's the only battle that you've got, because sadly enough a lot of theft goes on around the big cities these days, and that's all it takes is to get that vehicle mobile to drive it to its next location where some criminals and thieves are able to dismantle the vehicle and sell the parts. Sadly enough, I mean, there's been cases here locally where I've heard this has been happening, and this is one of those situations that would be kind of cool if the alarm system would actually function in that manner, but instead it doesn't. It actually allows you to continue driving the vehicle as long as the would-be thief did not forget to turn it off or did not turn the vehicle off somewhere along the way. So anyway, let's continue to watch, and I'll keep you posted. 4 kilometers coming up. So everybody, here we are. I'm sitting at about 4.6 kilometers, and as a test, I would say this is a really good test. you know, if there's been any question, because obviously the dealers don't necessarily always have their information straight. Some do, probably some don't, and maybe I'm not doing maybe this isn't the best case study test that we're doing here today, but it is a real world test. The thief gets in the car, drives away with no key. How far can they make it? Well, I'm not going to drive this car indefinitely, but I thought I'd trial run this, and basically we're sitting at about 5 kilometers right now, and I've yet to see any issue with the car stopping or shutting down or anything like that. So basically what I can say in summary, everybody, don't rely on the security systems as part of the integrated keep fob and start stop system on these M5s, X5s. Don't rely on that. I would strongly encourage you to look at some other options if you're concerned about that, if you happen to live in a rough neighborhood or some concern about having a vehicle stolen from you. But anyway, I just thought I'd run that test, everybody. I hope that kind of helps for anybody wondering if that feature actually does work. Basically, what I see, it doesn't. That feature does not actually happen or do anything. So thanks again, everybody. It's Mark here again, signing out with Exotic Car Play Place.